Hey there, guys and girls. Welcome to today's Sunday chill commentary. And yeah, this is a 43 to 9, I think, on the map Hijacked. It's one of the games which I did during my race to Prestige. But I actually have quite not a heated topic, but it's one up for a discussion in the comments if you guys would like to. But yeah, it's are we living in a matrix? Now, I had a really big conversation with my brother-in-law the other day about this kind of topic, and his point was really weird, but it had some kind of logic behind it. Like, are we all living in this matrix, this like surrounding substance that which everything else originates or is contained, or are we in this like massive place of freedom where we can do whatever we like, and we're just following orders from someone or something? And it's quite a weird thing to think about. Like, I know there's going to be people that have their religion to to take into account here. So if you're that kind of person that isn't up for discussion, then I'd like turn this video off now, because I'm not like gonna define like religion as being fake, because there is some sort of, I don't know, because no one can prove it until they die, but and there's no person that's come back from the dead or have proven that this is wrong or right. So it's up for discussion, and yeah, you can leave your opinion if you'd like, but just make sure not to be negative, because it's an opinion. It's freedom of speech, really. So are we living in this matrix? I have some sort of feeling that we are. Like, we're getting controlled. Like, everything around us is just numbers, letters, digits, whatever. It's just some sort of coding. But in another sense, it's just natural. It's like it's being here that proves that kind of thing wrong, really. Like, because you can't really say, oh yeah, my life is made up of numbers. I am literally a few digits in a system. But you can't really define that, because how can you? Because we're the ones that invented computers, or are we? We're proven to have invented computers, but are we the first of our kind to make computers or build computers or have this advanced technology that we have nowadays? Or is it all been done before, but we're just a bit behind? We're a delay, really. It's quite a weird thing to be talking about, but I'm going to go ahead with it. So my feeling, or what my brother-in-law said, was that he's the only person that's actually real in this kind of thing. He's the one that's not being controlled. He's the one that has his own thoughts and his own freedom of speech. Everything around him is a robot. The person he loves, that being my sister, the person that will him, really, he's the one that's doing it. The people that are around him, he feels that are just robots trying to test him, trying to get him out at every different corner, because well, he's had quite a struggle in life so far. So I can see where he's coming from, like how the struggle has been. But like, at the moment, I'm feeling, no, this thing isn't right. His opinion on this, I think, is valid. He can put it in, but I don't believe it myself. Like, I don't feel he's the only one to be in this whole thing. It's kind of like selfish speech, really, but you've got to be selfish to actually do something with yourself, really. Like, you've got to have that want to think about yourself and yourself only, rather than having to care about everyone else all the time. Like, yeah, of course he cares about other people, otherwise he wouldn't have sat down and had this conversation with me, would he? He would have just sat in his room doing bugger all. But we actually had this like massive discussion, and we were both open. Like, we both had our own opinions. We both said like the pros and cons of it. We both asked each other questions. It was like a full-on heated discussion, like a political discussion, but it was actually just like a friendly conversation, which turned into something like a political discussion. But my I don't know what to say mine is, because I do feel like there is some sort of god like being out there, someone that actually or not someone, something that actually created this whole earth, and that he put Adam and Eve, or somewhat similar, somewhere along those lines, that kind of scenario. But it's hard to believe that, like, if we weren't here, like, what would be, like, because we're not the ones that, I think, apparently, like, I read in this newspaper, I don't think it was real, but apparently, like, dinosaurs had died out because they suffocated on their own methane, because they farted too much. Basically, they died of their own farts. And that's why it's kind of weird to say, like, if someone actually made this world, why would there be so much suffering Why would there be so much killing? Why would there be so many people dying? If he was the one to make this, are we the ones that are killing ourselves? Are we the ones that are thinking about these kind of things every day? I don't really know where I'm going with this, but are we the ones that he's put us here to try and figure something out, to try and find a way to be similar to him or to be with him, like in heaven or in hell? It depends really. But has he set out a path for each individual person to define themselves, that being the best they can be, or has he just put us here to think, yeah, let's just stick him here because it's another civilization, it's another species, really? Are we coinciding with each other as best we can with other creatures, such as animals, such as amphibians, such as other creatures, other beings on this planet? Are we coinciding with them to good enough, or are we killing ourselves by killing them? I don't really know, because like it's hard to say because I don't really want to sound childish, but like I did have this one feeling when I was younger, like how we'd have to form an alliance with like creatures and animals to actually have like a full blown war with like aliens, but I don't think that's gonna ever happen. But like, leave me in the comment section, do you believe in aliens? I actually do feel like aliens, that being another life form out there, I do actually feel, or not feel, but I do actually think there is another life form out there. It can't just be us and the creatures that live and are among us to this day that are the only people in, or the only things in this whole universe. The universe is huge. Like, no word can describe how big the universe is, and nothing can compare to it. So why are we the only ones? Why are we the lucky ones? Was it like billions of years ago where there was that like 4 human beings that discovered that we were the super race and we could take over everything, or was it just that coincidence came about and I don't know, like a monkey shagged a dinosaur and made us or something like that? I don't really know. It's hard to explain really, but I don't really know what to believe really, because it changes daily, my thoughts on this. But today's thought is actually that we are living in a matrix, and that our life is already planned out for us, and that fate is fate, and that being out there already knows what's going to happen to us and knows how we're going to feel when that time comes, that thing happens. So for example, let's add an example to this. If a relative dies, then he wanted to make you feel something. He wanted to make you feel remorse, or make you feel like you want to spend more time with your loved ones in this harsh time, or something like that. That's my thought of today really, because it's quite weird to think like how, if he was the one to make it, why would we not be invincible? Why would we not live forever? Why would we not be immortal? Sorry. It's I know it's difficult to like comprehend this kind of like discussion I'm having, but I apologise if this is going into too depth on a Sunday afternoon while you're doing your homework or while you're just watching TV. But yeah, it's something that's been on my head for a while, and I wish I could know. I wish like there was some way of finding out, but it's just opinions really. It's just what you think, because maybe tomorrow I'll be thinking, yep, we're here to live, we're here to die, we're just here to give our 2 piece, and then we're here to bugger off and like get eaten by worms underneath the ground, or get eaten by a lobster or an octopus when thrown at sea or something like that. That could be my opinion on another day, but for today I'm saying we're living in a matrix, and that's what my opinion is for today, because I feel that we as people are too stubborn, that's the word, are too stubborn to feel that, like, I don't know, I don't feel how someone can be that greedy, that angry, that horrible, that, I don't know, that kind of person without having some sort of reason. And that's why God that's why that being, that supreme being put us here, to make us see the brighter side of life. But yeah, I apologise for if this commentary isn't your kind of thing, if you don't like these kind of religious type, I don't know, theoretical type commentaries. But it's one that's been on like my mind. It's one that's on my mind daily, really, because everyone thinks about what's going to happen when they die. Everyone thinks about what they're gonna be like when they grow up, and everyone wants to know that. But for today, I'm feeling, and I think I've said this before a load of times, but today I'm feeling that your life is already planned for you, and that like that supreme being knows what your next move is going to be. So, yep. I hope you guys have enjoyed this Sunday commentary. I apologize for it being so mundane and so boring, but it's just one of those things. Really, it's a chill commentary. It's not supposed to be boring. It's supposed to be intellectual. That's the word. It's supposed to be intellectual, and it's supposed to inform you. I don't really know what about, because I don't think many of you have learnt much apart from what my thoughts are of today. But yeah, if you guys have your own opinions, feel free to put them in the comment section of what you believe. If you're a religious person, then put what you feel. Or if you're an atheist and have your own personal opinion like I do, then put it down in the comment section, because I'd really like to read what your guys' opinions are on the life that we live. So yeah, please make sure to leave a like rating if you have enjoyed this commentary. And yeah, guys, I'll talk to you on Monday with another commentary, hopefully, or put some Race to Prestige up, or probably another episode of my career mode with Millwall. So yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. Goodbye.
Never a doubt. Good job.